I don't know fucking money. Where did my beer go? Yes. Cha-cha-cha fucking cheers. Sandy's here. Probably use that battery for a bit yet. Curtis is in. Lee Harrison, John Barnes here. Is that the Canadian Ferd? It's the Canadian Ferd. In progress. But I wore slap the fuck out. Yeah. Been a day. Dealing with other people's bullshit. Paul's in. This damn thing won't let me comment. I've had to go in and out of the live a few times. Does it let you hit the thumbs up on the way in and out every time? Just asking. You don't have to look and see. I'm just giving you a hard time. Junk, junk, junk. What's everybody else up to tonight? Should still be working, but fuck it for a little bit anyway. I'm gonna put this right here so I can forget where the fuck it went. Checking those cat filters in the morning. Just want 2 of them, please. Not as of right now, there's not a ton of people that need them, but there's nowhere to fucking get them. It doesn't cross-reference to anything that I've fucking found anyway. And I sure as hell can't get them from Napa, so that means I just can't get them other than get them from you. So, it goes both ways. Ended up putting all the brakes in my pickup. They must be original ones. They have yellow Loctite on the bolts. Could be. You want to do some U-joints for me, bud? No. I got enough shit to do. I'm not actively seeking to do more things. Daniel Berry's in. Speaking of more things, I got a lot of fucking tools to throw away. Scattered all over the place. Drink again, beers. Fucking right I am. The ultra-high efficiency filters usually don't cross to anything other than Donaldson, but even that is iffy. It didn't cross-reference to anything, even when I Googled it. Donaldson did not have an option, because I can get Donaldson through Napa. Twas not an option. What lift are those? Is that? It's one piece. Atlas SLP 9K. Gotta love Cat's proprietary shit. They'd all do it if they can. Holy shit, Squatch is here. No Squatch today. Drinking again, yes. Drinking again. Well, just got back from 4 days in the Albany Tractor Show, so now it's back to the real world and get pretty ready for plow day. It'll be fine. Fuck it. Just drink beer and make a mess. It's usually what happens anyway. Also, I'm gonna bring that tub up there that I got for putting rocks in, because that's got fucking loops on it. I figure, because that field's pretty damn far away from the fucking rock pile, so if I get it filled up, somebody can grab it with a tractor and fucking drag her up there, flip her over, if nothing else, with the tractor and loader or some damn thing, because time I get to the far end of the field with the excavator, it's going to be a long fucking ways back. And I know there's some pickers out there. I fucking knee popped the other day. I don't know why. You aren't done with that expedition yet. For fuck's sake, I wish I had your schedule. Really? Really? Come on up, motherfucker. I'll show you what a schedule's like. Done with that expedition yet. Oh, I get 8 days off to go home and do whatever the fuck I want. Schedule. Well, Michael Brash is in. I'll be happy to come wrench with you. Well, I'm not coming down there to fucking do Sparky things. Well, that'll work, Mint. Yeah, I remember last time we plowed that we left about a dozen that people had tripped on. I'm game now. I think that's the fucking ticket, is having a rock sled with the excavators go around and fucking digging that shit out of there. As they start getting her fucking disc down, I'll just start running up and down the middle, working my way to the sides. Won't matter to me. Plus, it's really easy to drink beer around the excavator. We don't need to do sparky things. That's a terrifying thought. I do need to do some wiring in here again, though. I need to put in a dedicated outlet for the alignment machine so I can quit using the fucking trouble light. Plug the bastard in, because there's an outlet there, but it's behind the fucking racking, and I want to bring a dedicated outlet to the front of the racking. Probably wouldn't hurt to have that on a dedicated outlet anyway. But you did. Looked like it was a good time and good weather. Plow day is always a good time. How's the weather over there from Phoenix, Arizona? I don't know. It's 60 degrees outside. Humid as fuck, but it'll be fine. Super M will be out. 5J D2. I'm thinking it would be good to get my 5U D2 out too, because it'll still has Jordan Show dirt on the tracks from 2022. I want to do that. You know, it's really fucking nice when you're working on shit and you don't have to change fucking ends on the die grinder. Wire wheel, cutoff wheel, Rolock disc. Works pretty fucking mint. Gotta stretch the legs a little bit. I'll grab the Super C. I don't know how much time I'll have to run it, but I'll grab it. And the 2-bottom. So anybody wants to race. Plus, I'll put that bitch on a dyno. Are we still having a dyno showing up? Because Five UD2 has completely worn out chains. If only somebody had a pallet of chains for it. Just saying. Never enough time for shit. Ever. Also, we gotta get I gotta make sure we get the slot car track down. And we're playing cribbage. He grabbed road gear every lap and passed Bob on a return trip in his D4. I was a bouncy motherfucker too. Still haven't fixed that since Hayden broke it. Pieces over there. I have to make a new one. If I get drunk enough one of the nights this week, I'll do that. I need a deck over trailer that I can join Plow Day shenanigans. You don't even have time off to join Plow Day shenanigans, let alone fucking worry about hauling something over here. A little luck and there can be a Michigan Plow Day edition. Fuck it, I'll do it. The fuck was that? There's stuff back there, but I'm not sure what it was. I think it was a fucking vacuum cleaner attachment, but you ain't made up your fucking mind whether you're buying or not. Michigan Plow Day sounds like a great idea. Other than it's way the fuck over there. Fuck, I'm gonna have to clean out the other fuel tank in the expedition or in the rollback then. Son of a bitch. Not much, just waiting for Friday. Shit, you may as well start driving Thursday night. Time you get here on Friday night, I'm gonna be done. I think that's a tree frog. Offer adjusted after inspection, waiting for response. Wait, you made an offer before inspection? Where did that go? What kind of big iron is John Bronson bringing? It's already loaded. It's bringing a D6 with the 5 bottom. It's already on the trailer, ready to go. At some point, probably Wednesday or Thursday, I will get Bob's D19. Is that what's out there? Yeah. And bring that to Toby's field because he's going to bring his plow down and get after it. So fuck up some tree roots. There's a lot of them along the edge of that field for sure. Digital K's in. Maybe I'll dick around with that fucking with old hemorrhoid up there. And Scotch, are you getting the H out or no? Being that it's all set up for plowing, its debut could be your fucking plow day. I'm just saying. Rick, when are we getting this pile running? Tomorrow. Hang on. Oh, yeah, I was right. Bryce is in. Vacation is killing me. I want to go back to work. I don't know what to fucking tell you. That's why I usually work when I'm on vacation. Got to break it up a little bit. Ooh, wow. Also, Tool Truck will be here on Thursday night, so heading home tomorrow night. Made it to 2 shows over the weekend. Did you go to Albany? Did you go harass Toby? I didn't go. Not gonna go. Fuck it. I'm not going. I'll be there Thursday night with 15 gallons of beer. Well, if you're here by like 4:30, 5 o'clock, you'll be here in time for the tool truck. Well, if you get here later than that, he might still be here because it's usually never a good idea when he's. My wife gets on the tool truck. Look the fuck out. She'll be having all the things in her house. Calumetville, Wisconsin. So Calumet wasn't good enough. We had to go Calumetville. Huh. I have no idea where the fuck that is even. You find any good treasures? You just walk around and look at shit. Should be on the road by 4-ish, hopefully. That'd be about right. Unless we get a lot of rain. I might have enough vehicles out of here, but by then you can turn around. Fuck. East side of Lake Oshkosh. That way. Gotcha. Almost didn't know where Wisconsin was there for a minute. Engineer. Those are fighting words. Word. Engineer. You call me a lot of shit. On that word, we'll figure it out later. It'll be fine. Worst case scenario, we got to back the length of the driveway and back into the neighbor's driveway to get going down the road. Not that big of a deal. Need the Serenity here. Sentry? The fuck is that? Fucking barking spiders. I know. It happens. Blame it on the tater tot hot dish. It's good too. Don't forget about your hamburger, by the way. Because we got a glut. So if you want more than 5 pounds, you let me know. Because we'll fix you up. I filled the back of my truck with pork. I filled the back of Katie's Expedition with beef. We got it all in the freezer, but not by much. What the fuck are my pliers? I want to know too. Now I need to repair the entry door on my classic Sportsman camper. Waterlogged, and the 2x2 on the bottom is pregnant. Well, fuck. I'm here. You need another project anyway, Bryce. That'll be fine. Ooh. I cover up the keyboard on the alignment machine and keep that motherfucker from getting all full of shit. Motorin's here. How's Ima tonight? You don't roast the newcomers anymore? Oh, I do, but in context. I have a goddamn plan. What is your goddamn plan? Ferd. Can see you didn't excel in school, but yes. Here, but I'm not here. I'm baking cookies. Fuck yeah. I do like cookies. Cookies are good. The hell that was? There's a bad spot on the floor over there. I'm telling you. Repaired grinder works mint, by the way. The hell happened there? Jen's making cookies for us too. Kick ass. Well, if Cody's wife is making cookies, I'll send these to Kyle's wife and a couple others in here. Hey, either way, come on up and visit. More cookies, the merrier. Check your undies. That'll be fine. I don't do the laundry. Five-4 tree valve. Yep. The last year before they switched to the fucking EcoBoost. Don't. I'll take the 3-valve over the EcoBoost any fucking day of the week. All of them. I'm not sure what's going on right now. I'm still in a dumpster fire situation. He's still in the hospital. Well, fuck. That sucks, buddy. In that case, I completely understand. Oh, and also, hi, Rick. Good enough. How you doing? I gotta send that fucking blade in. Kershaw. You have to send the whole knife, or can you just send the blade? I don't know. I gotta buy another pocket knife. Thursday. Could be worse. Can always be worse. Show me that lift. There it is. A mechanic asking me, it said just a blade in. You've been using snap-on screwdrivers. No, it's a pocket knife. And I dropped the bastard and it knocked the tip off the motherfucker. It's got a lifetime warranty on it. At least I do believe. So I gotta send the son of a bitch in. Well, my plan was at least I'm going to take some and mail to Hayden. I promised him last time to mail service fuck that one up. Rick is a mechanic, allegedly. And yet I've never seen him work on a car. Pull your head out of your ass. Here. I just did a tire rotation. Are you happy now? Cheer up, it'll get worse. I mean, worse is not guaranteed, but better is usually achievable, so. Rick always drinking. Appreciate you watching, keeping track. Justin Anderson's in. What does that lift cost new? And if you can find it used? About 12 or 13 grand new. I paid $600 for it used. But it was also 2020 and nobody could get parts for the bastard, so I borked it. Ugh. I'm going to go back to some of Rick's old videos. He did a lot of work in the shop in them. Takes too much effort than Rick is worth. Wow. Huh. Bitch wants instant gratification. Of course she does. And of course, you failed to provide. You aren't worth the effort. Turnabout's fair play. The very out of the blue and very, very weird question. Does anybody else feel like something's off? Something's always off. That's life anymore. Nothing like a broken sex toy to turn a woman into an electrician. Ima. Oh my God. They make devices for that instant gratification she desires, yes, but they don't make batteries that last long enough. Something's acting weird. Well, I don't know what the hell you got going on, but shit. I just do what I do in my life, and the rest will figure it the fuck out. I can control what I can control, and the rest, it's going to have to figure it out, or not. Stop yapping and do some work, Rick. Miguel, go fuck yourself. She used deep, emphasis on deep. That's a fair point. Fuck it. I'll drink bourbon. I'm game. Ooh, what are we drinking tonight? Let's go with something we haven't had in a while. Ooh. This one's been a real hot minute, actually. It's way in the back. And it is the fucking last of the last in here, so we gotta make room because I'm gonna have to go on a fucking run anyway. May as well stop the liquor store 37 times on Tuesday when I pick up Luke. Whistle Pig tenure. No front plate. Illegal. Depends where you're from. Okay, there was actually more than that motherfucker than I thought there was. Polished off that one. Bully. It's actually pretty good out of that's a good 2 ounce, 2 1/4 anyway. Do you like that? Sandy Liquor Store has a decent selection. I don't know that we're coming up 65 on the way back, but Luke gets in at like 10:30. I'm half tempted to bop over to fucking Red Wing and grab a pair of boots because I tried those other ones. My problem with the other ones, they're great most of the time until you want to stand on a fucking ladder or your topside creeper and they don't have a fucking steel shank in the bastards. That doesn't work at all. You ever been to Total Wine and More? Yes. Not overly impressed. I've bought a shit ton of things from Total Wine and More, mostly in Jacksonville, Florida, and sent them to Luke's house for delivery. I got one piece at a time. It's a real motherfucker when you send individual beers, too. That way you have to mix and match. Jeff Weinstock said, SpeedX, are you aware of them things? I'm not aware of anything called SpeedX. Who made it? I would 99% sure it wasn't proprietary. Somebody else made the parts pieces for it. Was it like a full-size tractor? Like an agricultural tractor or a lawn and garden tractor? Also, was it American or European? Or South American, for that matter. Because South America used to make a bunch of shit back in the day that nobody's ever heard of. I've seen one garden tractor size. That would solve a lot of problems if you go get boots. I'll meet you somewhere along the way and give you this stuff. Deal. If it helps you, you know what? I'll make it easier for you. If it's okay with you, I'll just go to your place. It's not that far out of the way. You don't have to meet me. I'll go to Red Wing, get a pair of boots, and I'll just stop at your place on the way back. Luke's never been there anyway, so he would probably enjoy that. Patow, bitch! Got your ass. No, just a semi-garden tractor, but a little bit of an agriculture. What? So like a economy type tractor. Probably has a Kohler or Briggs. Whatever works for you. Let's just do it that way, because then we don't have to figure out timelines. I'll pick Luke up. I'll go to Red Wing, get a pair of boots. And then when I leave Red Wing, I'll shoot you a call and tell you we're on our way. Not that far out of the way at all. So search a picture when you get a chance. All right, fuck it, I'll do it. I guess I got the computer here. Yeah, so it's a garden tractor. It's basically the same thing as that. Fuck, it looks almost exactly like that. The smaller and or even the one I have. Economy Power King. Plain Jane probably had a Tecumseh or Kohler or whatever the hell it was on it. Yeah, they even have the square tube chassis and everything, just like the economy. They were probably made, who fucking knows where. Somebody popped up a shop, but that's going to be a common engine for sure. So, most were Briggs. And like on the economies, most were Kohlers. So, somebody's version of doing the same thing. Because you got the little plow on the front. Like the economies had a whole bunch of shit that they go behind them. Looks like this one even has that 2-point or 3-point lift. You could get some attachments and shit for them. They bring an unreasonable amount of money at fucking, for the people that still want that vintage stuff. They bring a ridiculous amount of money. Especially the attachments, because most of them have already gone to scrap. The attachments are harder to find than the garden tractor. You can usually find the garden tractor. I'm calling it a garden. It's not an agricultural tractor. It's not even fucking near the size of an A, and an A is a small fucking tractor, but usually you'll find them with one attachment and the rest of the shit's gone. The economy, which I'm certain it's just a different fucking version. It's just somebody else's version of the same damn thing. I got a push blade, rototiller, and a mower deck, I believe. Is there a mower deck out there? I think there's a mower deck out there for it. The mower deck is the most common, yes. V10 North Star engine. What? V10 North Star? The fuck are we talking about? I'm not familiar with anything that has a North Star V10 in it. Put them in Cadillacs. When? I'm not saying they didn't, but I've never seen one or worked on one. I'd stay the fuck away from it. Late 90s? A North Star V8. Yes, I never seen a fucking North Star V10 in a Cadillac because those motherfuckers were front wheel drive. There's a big fucking difference here. I'm just saying. It's a hell of a lot of difference between a fucking V8 and a V10. Especially if you're going to try to put it in a front wheel drive vehicle. And GM never made a production V10 vehicle. See? There you go. So I call bullshit. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck you're talking about. So there. Ka-chow, bitch! Put that motherfucker on the chart. Why is Luke texting me when we could be on the live stream? I don't know what he texted me, but maybe he was on the live stream. There is no North Star V10 either. I could be wrong. I withdraw question. Maybe it was V8. Of course it was. Hayden's in. Working nights tonight. What? Yeah. You were scaffolding and fuck that. I ain't doing that shit in the daylight, let alone in the dark. Nope. Props to you or some shit. How's the workload? Fucking retarded. What did Luke say? Says North Star on it. Haul it for the scrap metal that it is. Ideally, it'll drive itself there. Usually not at this point. They're few and far between that I would even fucking try to get fucking operational. No. Hell no. We got head torches. Oh, so that way you can't see the fucking ground before you hit it? Hell no. I'm just shit. Well, maybe. Maybe in the dark it's better because you can't see the abyss below. I don't know. Three-wheelers out. Anyway, see you soon. Got to get back at it. Hayden, we'll see you very soon. Appreciate you, buddy. Work hard. Party harder. You only fall once. That's not true. I've fallen before. Not from real high, but I've fallen before. It'll fuck you up. I fell downstairs, fell off ladders, fallen off buildings. I don't recommend it, but here I am. It's not the fall that kills you, it's the sudden stop at the end. Not the landing, the sudden stop at the end. The landing's fine too. Perfectly firm, usually doesn't deviate much. It's that sudden stop. I can make one time I fell off a ladder. I made my back look like that. If you fall, don't grab the power lines. I wouldn't grab any two of them at the same time, but it'll be fine. Hauled ass before that. I openly say, and I don't give a fuck who anybody is, North Star V8s were one of the fucking worst engines ever fucking made. They're right there with the fucking EcoBoost. For sure. If you're not grounded, you'd be fine. That's what I meant. Don't grab any two at the same time. Unless you're on the high power lines. You might get a bit crispy if it's humid out. Those will fuck you up. Between phases, this isn't ideal either. No, not going to be. we're it's not going to work. But I watched some nasty videos of people getting zapped. They can't let go. Because your muscles tense up. It's like with anything. It's, in people's natural reaction is to get tense with things. That's why people with hernias get so fucked up, because they can't allow their body to relax and push their guts back in. So then they end up in the fucking emergency room with fucking strangulated intestines. But high voltage train lines and turn his orange is Rick's hat. Damn. Squirrels can't let go either. Some of them motherfuckers can run a line. 120 is enough to make you not let go, depending on how you have a hold of it. I've been hit by 120 and 220. 220 is fucking smart. I can tell you that right now. It'll make your fucking arm feel weird for a while. Logan's in. Try to pop this bitch on the charger too. It's not that low, but it's fine. Gotten 277, one leg of 480, three phase. It hurts. I bet. I'm tangling enough with fucking 220 that more than enough that I'd say I learned, but sometimes you don't want to go fucking kill the whole farm, so fuck around and find out. You work with one hand, and even one hand gets stupid and strays. I don't know anything about electric, but I've heard it's the high amps that kill you. When you get into that kind of voltage, it gets to all the things. I mean, if there's not a breaker there, Cousin's lineman, he worked with a guy who lost three fingers to a 7,200 volt lines. Damn. Quang. Which three? I just gotta ask because milliamps can stop the heart. Doesn't even take 1 amp. It's fact. There was a guy around here that had these three missing, and he used to smoke a cigarette. Well, because I have the three fingers, it's fucked up, but index, middle, and ring. Yep. He used to smoke cigarettes with his thumb and his pinky. Ride his motorcycle. Piston on electric fence, regretted it. Says a lot about you. Photo induction says the path of the current will make your body explode. Pissing on an electric fence will give you hairy knuckles? Wow. That's funny. That's damn funny. Speaking of pissing, I got to piss, but not on an electric fence, at least I hope. Now you know my origin story. That's what most local distribution lines are. We have main lines that are 375,000 volts coming from hydroelectric dams. Yeah, I don't know how much the high power lines are, but it's fucking a lot. And everybody's tapping off those bastards. Got to remember. My knuckles are not hairy. Fingers might have a little bit. I'm a knuckle dragger though, so I'm actually surprised how much fucking hair is currently on my fingers. Usually I burnt it all off. Anyway. Can tell that one's been fucked up a few times. Scar tissue. Scar tissue. That one's crooked. Gets in the way a lot. Scar tissue. Scar tissue. Higher the voltage, the longer it can run with less voltage drop. Also means less amps. So smaller wire can be used. Think all your hair migrated to your face and my back. I'm not a hunchback. It's just the hair. Wow. It's fine. Sure as hell didn't make it to the top of my head, that's for sure. Gravity's a bitch. Now I'm obligated to wear a hat if I'm outside in the sun, or I'll sunburn the shit out of the top of my head, no matter how long my hair is. And I need a fucking haircut, too. God damn. Anyway, I don't have time for that shit. Now, speed on your back, I will have a chat with Mrs. Richard BORK. That's funny. All my hair seems to migrate to my legs. I still can't grow a mustache and I'm 18. Have you ever realized that you're a chick? Never mind. Or like Indonesian or some shit. You're only going bald because your brain's growing? Oh, yeah, now that's the line motor in? Fuck you, dude. That's the wow factor? Well, on subject to amps, when your battery is low and almost dead, the voltage is low, but amps go up. Very easy to burn shit up that way. Tack over. Fact. Stop laying into the fucking trying over and over and over. It'll give you so many opportunities to try to start it. Battery's low, and it'll lock you out. Fun fact for you. When it sees low voltage and it doesn't want to start and it does the you cycle the key enough times, it'll lock the fucking PCM out. And even if you put a good a jumper pack on it, the bitch won't crank anyway until you clear the codes. I don't know how many people have replaced starters for that shit, but it's a lot. It's a lot. Put a battery in it. You sure did. But the battery wasn't disconnected long enough. It still didn't clear the fucking codes. Fire a starter at it. Still won't start. Now we got to put a scan tool on it. I don't know what those codes are, but too many attempts at starting. It actually says that. Fuck it. Most computers now won't turn on below 10.5 volts, I believe. Between 9 and 10.5, yes. Somewhere in that area. And when they do, they get weird shit going on even then. If you're getting like under 11, you better get a fucking booster pack or a fucking battery charger on it. So the battery charger's in here all the time. Well, I got the diagnostic scan tool on it. And we're going to get into key on, engine off, fucking diag. You got to put a battery on or a charger on the son of a bitch, because otherwise your readings aren't any fucking good if you're not maintaining battery voltage. Again, another reason that you can't plug into the motherfucker in the parking lot and spend 15 fucking minutes looking at it, because you're depleting the battery. Tech talk over or no? God damn it. I only say this shit because I don't want it to be made my problem all the fucking time. All the time. Well, I don't have a scan tool for that. Then why the fuck are you fixing cars? Tell me why you're fixing cars. Oh. Fuck it. Logan, the battery, the windings in the starter don't get that fucking hot. It'll be fine. Slave Lake for sure. Put 100 car batteries in series, 87,000 amps, and he was liquefying metal. Nope. Early grandparenting in the morning. Take care all. Have a great week. Jeff, I appreciate you. Battery cables usually smoke before the starter itself, or the carbon in the solenoid. But I could be wrong. Well, any of the newer starters, the way they were remanufactured, you're going to smoke the fucking solder off the end of that fucking solenoid right from the get-go. Even before the carbon. Where are you? Well, that's probably not. This one's a good example. Ish. Sure is. I don't want to get fucking rust in my... Notice the heat marks in this motherfucker? Notice that there's no solder on that fucking... There's a little stud, and then the little fucking band comes up and wraps around that goes to that motherfucker. There should be a glob of solder on this son of a bitch. Nope. We got her hot enough to fucking cook the solder right off that motherfucker. You can see the yellowing and everything on the end of the fucking, where she got hot. Battery was good though. Seen solenoids melt together and stick on and keep cranking until it melted the lead off the battery post. That's impressive. I've seen some pretty wacky shit. I had a customer, this was many, many years ago. They had an auto start put in, and they crossed up some fucking wires underneath the dash in that motherfucker. Went home that night, and 3 o'clock in the morning, that motherfucker started turning over. They thought somebody was stealing it. They don't know what the fuck to do. They call the cops. Well, cops are going to be a while. And it just kept cranking and cranking and cranking. Well, it started, but it kept the fucking starter engaged into the flywheel as... Holy shit. You want to talk about fucking coming apart on shit. By the time the fucking cops got there, they figured out what the fuck was going on and trying to get the fucking battery unhooked and... Oh, yeah. Flywheel, starter, fucking all the things. Battery cables, battery. Pretty fucking... It's pretty rowdy. Glad I didn't put that auto start in. Shit wasn't me. Ted had something similar happen on a tractor. Speaking of Ted, where the hell did Toby go? I've worked on cars for way longer than I ever want to fucking admit. And there is tomorrow there can be shit like I've never seen that shit before. Like, you can't make it up. The way that vehicles can break and the way people can fuck up their own vehicles is amazing to me. Amazing. .350 diesel said a mouse chewed the ignition wire and started cranking in the middle of the night. Oh, fuck. What are you working on tonight? A Canadian expedition and a beer cult. Canadian licensed. Big cam coming in. As these kids started up, they got the throttle linkage messed up, so it fired up and went wide open in the confusion. Someone bumped the starter button. A lot of shit can happen when you start up and goes to wide open throttle, and if you're the type that panics. Thought it looked kind of familiar. It sure is. You've probably seen it before. Appreciate the fact that I'm international. Not you, but y'all. I'm from the South compared to the rest of you, so I get to say that. You don't. Well, I finished the Whistle Pig. Well, it's a good thing somebody was calm about it, because that thing starts ventilating pieces out of the side of it. It's going to get catastrophic in a hurry for people, not the engine. Just saying. Motor, and I appreciate you. The fuck out of here. Time is it? 9:55. Shit, your ass is old. Oh. Oh. Wow. When are you going to turn some dirt? How's the rig coming along? In progress. Kind of just got cracking, to be honest. But I knew you were in that damn big of a hurry, and I wanted to shutter out some of the things that I knew I had the parts for, and I knew were going to be okay, and then I'd do this one. So, preliminary inspection, I don't see anything that you need that we didn't already talk about, so I like that. Because I sure as hell, I would have called you for sure, but if I did a post-purchase inspection that was like all of the other ones that I fucking looked at. So do I. So all good. Shouldn't be anything too fucking, well, a little open heart surgery and away we go. Like to say I'll have it all done tomorrow, but if the dew dries off fast enough, I got a lot of fucking grass to mow, so I would like to do that because I'm way behind on mowing the grass. Weather and other people's broken shit has kept me from mowing the grass for a hot minute, so I'm gonna try to get caught up on that tomorrow if I can. If not, not a big deal. I've kind of scheduled this week that way, so I got 2 others over there that have to get done after yours, but not a big deal. How was the Caterpillar show? Nathan says it was amazing, Brendan. Not enough space in the chat to describe it all. That's a good thing. I figured you were having a good time because I didn't hear fuck all from you personally or in the group chat. So that's good. That's a really good thing. Hell yeah. The one thing that pisses me off is like, I tell somebody it's going to be October before I can work on your vehicle. Fucking 3 days ago. Any chance you had time to get to it? No. I told you it was going to be a fucking 8 weeks. It's going to be October. Not fucking September. Oh. I just didn't know. You dropped this shit off here. You should fucking know. Have you already had plow days? No. Friday, Saturday. Sunday. Those ones. I did run the 666 scraper for a couple laps, though. So that was pretty sweet. Oh, no shit. Were you the motherfucker out there putting wheelies on that son of a bitch or no? Because I did see that. I don't know who the hell posted that on Facebook, or YouTube or whatever the hell it was. I watched your video of it rolling by, and then that shit was recommended. Somebody was wheeling the fuck out of that thing, getting after it. I don't know if that's lack of smooth operation or just fucking giving her the beans. I was conflicted, but it was kind of funny. They did do a really good job of setting the front end down, though, so really good job. 50-50. Got to bring those plow trucks in before June, damn it. Wait, what? Joe's here. If it's designed to do that, I'll explain how it works in person. No problem. Kappas is here. It was cool as fuck to watch anyway. There was a little bit of a moment where I was like, that makes sense because the fucking front wheels are so damn small compared to the rest of the machine. So now that you say that, that makes absolute fucking sense. Fuck you, Boot. And Nathan, to be honest with you, when I was thinking about this, I was like, if I dive into this thing and it needs something on Friday, I'm fucked for the whole weekend on my hoist. So I was like, yeah, we'll wait until today, and then if I need something, I can have it tomorrow, not fucking Monday. So did do the prelims. All that was good, but I was like, whether it's a belt, pulley, or whatever the fuck it was, I'd rather just have it all here and not fuck myself for the whole weekend. I did get a lot of vehicles out of here today that people came and got, but I'm sure they'll all be replaced in the next 2 or 3 days. Not complaining. I'm just stating the fact. Because I don't want to be I thankful and very fortunate for the business that I have, but damn it, sometimes people need to shut the fuck up and stop telling their friends. That means the man got paid. Cheers, beers. Gotta make that money. One of these days, I gotta fucking make a members video or some shit. Should give you all an update. Should have made one the other day where we were packed to the fucking hilt and then some. Well, Nathan was here. He knows. It's a good problem to have, but sometimes it's a problem. Sometimes it's just a problem. Good, bad, or otherwise, sometimes it's just a problem. Spring plow day, the whole damn fence that Dave and Cody, myself and Cody tore out, and then Dave helped me move all the fucking equipment while Cody was mowing the grass. That whole damn fence line, it's all vehicles parked in front of that now. I tore the fence line out so I could get farming machinery through there and not have to go around and go through the gate. Fuck, they don't even have a fence over there anymore. Park another vehicle in the slot. Do you ever worry about working under lifts? Not when it's my lift and I maintain the motherfucker, no. working for someone else on their fucking maintenance schedule for their fucking hoist, I would absolutely worry about it. Unless you're the one that's in charge of that shit. Because I've had enough close calls working on hoists. And I'm not saying that shit can't happen, but it would take a lot of catastrophic things to happen before that vehicle could fall from that position to the floor. Like a lot of them. Versus any other type of hoist that I've worked on. I'll take that one. Is it ideal for everything? No. Is it ideal for 95% of the things that I do? Yes. And I can adapt to the other 5% pretty fucking easily. Nathan still here or no? I'm gonna tell him I'm gonna weld this motherfucker back to. It's pissing me off. Put a little plastic weld on it. Your boy Devin of Bending with Brennan got some good video of people doing some next level dumb shit on lifts. I don't doubt that at all. I'm familiar with his channel. I've watched some of his videos, but I'm not like a regular follower. I don't regularly follow anybody for that matter, but you can do a lot of stupid shit. And especially, and it doesn't fucking matter. 2-post, drive on, call this a frame lift. It doesn't fucking matter. That dude's pretty fun. He is pretty damn funny. You can find a way to fuck it up, for sure. But as far as basic safety goes, I'll take this one. Just on a basic safety standpoint. You look at the vehicle, the hoist is directly below it. So you don't have that going for you on a 2-post. For fact. It's not directly below the vehicle. A drive on, well, now you're going to have jacks and ramps and no access to the front end and crossbar unless you got an open front drive on and the fucking height of that. So I can set this down to ride height without having the drive on experience, but still having drive on benefits underneath there. Double locks, both sides, counteracting hydraulics. One side fails, they both fail. I mean, I've been working on this thing for a long damn time, and I've worked on cars for a long damn time. I didn't have one of these until I started working for myself. Also, we don't have post fucking go around. I can go open that fucking door, which on a 2-post right now, good luck. My fat ass isn't squeezing in there. Go open the door, do whatever I need. So, that lift was a game changer for you? 100%. I didn't think about this until, I don't know, it was a few weeks ago. I didn't think about the fact that when I quit my job, I didn't have a hoist in my shop. I didn't think about that. I quit my job and I didn't have a hoist. I was scrolling through somebody asked me about a YouTube video or some shit, and I went back and I was like, oh shit. That's right. I didn't have a hoist in my shop when I quit my job. What brand are those there, Rick? Well, it's not two independent lifts. They have to work together. That is an Atlas SLP 9K. Didn't you get that thing for pennies on the dollar? I did. Joe, good on you, buddy. You've been here for a while. Bought that in June of 21. Because nobody could get parts. The guy couldn't get parts for the bastard. And the parts that I bought the fucker because it was the price was right, and we'll just BORK it. Fuck it. So June of 21, I bought that thing for $600. Would have had it for $500, but I was on my way to fucking Illinois, and I offered him fucking $500 for it at 11 o'clock at night, and 8 o'clock the next morning, he was like, yeah, come and get it. Fuck. So then I had to arrange for him getting a down payment so I could go get the bastard when I got back from Illinois, but it's fine. So yes, in comparison, they sell for about 13 to 15 grand now. And mostly because they had an lightning strike that fucked the thing. So the motor was fine, but it fucked the circuit board in it. I did a video on this a long time ago. These things should have a control console that looks a lot like that. Should have a big square box with some buttons on it. We tore all that shit out of there, get rid of the circuit boards and the fucking wires and all the other bullshit, and we got down to a hydraulic reservoir, hydraulic motor, or electric motor to run it. We have, of irony, I don't know if I can spin this around enough. It's a Canadian fucking whiskey shooter, because we punched a hole in the front of this and turned it into a, hang on, I'm going to turn it around, that way I can see better. Turned it into a momentary switch. There would have been a one touch up and one touch down feature. So you would have hit the button, the vehicle raised to a determined height that you pre-programmed. Obviously, depending on the height of the vehicle, my ceiling is not that tall. It's about 12.2 to the steel there, so we don't fuck around with that shit. This would have been a electric solenoid for a release. I took the 4-post out of the Ford garage that was rusted the fuck out because they didn't maintain the bastard. That 4-post turned into that fucking welding bench, workbench, transmission rebuild bench, and that press back there. So It had a mechanical release arm for the hydraulics. So I took the solenoid off, I took the fucking boss off, and I put that on there. So that's mechanical. The airlock release. So these are your safety valves. Right here. Look at here. That should have an electric solenoid here. Old lock hasp. Does the same thing, it just doesn't do it electrically or automatically. User input. This is your lock system, your safety locks. If you blow a hydraulic line, so there's 4 hydraulic lines that run through the floor here, or under that floor plate. For each cylinder, they counteract. So right now, say a line fails, and it would go that far. It's on the locks. How many times are people going to ask about the fucking hoist, for fuck's sake? That's what I'm trying to do a very good job of explaining it tonight, but here we are. So, all the things are operational except for all the automatic inputs that you could have if you bought one brand new. All the safety features, all the things that you have to have are still there, completely functional. I'm not trying to fucking die working on cars, but I got it for mostly because there's a electric stator up in this motherfucker under this cover. That was part of their electrical interference that they couldn't get rid of. Mr. Chad Beauchamp, Mr. Elect Chicken. We had some conversations on the phone. He didn't know exactly what the fucking problem was, but I borked it and figured it the fuck out. So, been good for, I don't know. Fuck has it been? I don't know how long it's been. 3.5 years? Somewhere in there. How's Tate doing? Cat is putting on a 100-year demonstration at the Proving Grounds in Edwards, Illinois. Networking at its finest. It's good to know people. Welcome. You know what? I'm very fortunate. I know a lot of damn people. Some people I talk to that are like, I'm very fortunate that I'm a phone call or two away from anything I need to figure out. Anything I need to figure out. I'm a phone call or two away from it. That is Nathan's Ford. Yep. I would buy that for $500 in a second and drive to Minnesota to pick it up. The worst part is he had it listed for like $2,500 or $3,000. But I did what I do, and I was like, I give you $500 cash. He was like, yep, come and get it. I was like, I thought for sure he was going to say no. It's like, I'm tired of people saying that they're going to come look at it, and they're not going to come look at it, and fuck this. I'm tired of the fucking Facebook Marketplace, blah, blah, blah. So then, yeah, worked out. Open to CAD employees and retirees. Retirees, though. I'm new to this channel. Well, buckle up, Buttercup. I know, not me, a large stockholder. Large stockholder. Like, what's large? Like a percentage of the company, or just a just a few stocks. Because if we're talking percentages, then you're damn right you can go. Shit, I'll kick the door down for you if you're paying for the beer, but Cat corporate employees or the franchise? 2. Franchise as well. Tate, you got any more of these EDC Net 29s, or should I not plug those? Love it. I don't even know why the fuck I do this. I'm like your unpaid advertisement. Did drop the fuck out of it too. Held up well. Komatsu's the best. Prove it. We could do the debate. We have to directly tell him he doesn't know what he's talking about, but let's like statistically. So that's your opinion that Komatsu's the best. If you want to statistically prove it on sales and performance and all the other goddamn things, then let's do that. So 35 in 2 weeks, told other Mac guys about it, and we took my WDs. What the hell's your WD? Tire inventory and cleared it out. Went back ordered already. Damn. Yes, I drove it. How else would it get there? I mean, well, I hope you didn't tow the bastard. That wouldn't be ideal at all. I'd buy a Komatsu for $500. Depends on what it is. The JCB fucking promo video that I seen the other day on a fucking JCB excavator that couldn't pick up a fucking do full extent on a zero-turn lawnmower without tipping over was fucking dumb. I'm out. Pass on that shit. I do know, been a field mechanic for Komatsu for years. They're so much better and cheaper. This is why Komatsu is taking over the Permian Basin. The fuck is a Permian Basin? Take over whatever you want. I don't shit, but it's not mine. CK218. Maybe you bought it when you were down recently. Oh, that one. Oh, so the commie cats. What does JCB stand for anything? I have no idea, Lee. I have no idea. No idea. Oilfield Southwest USA. Really? Fuck, I should know my fucking geography better than that. Get an education from the young gun now. Appreciate you. New Mexico and Texas. Interesting. So, Shitshoe is down there fucking dominating the market, eh? Funny. Not that you're biased or anything, because you're getting a paycheck. And in this fucking society, you don't want to get fucking reported to your employer, or your ass is going to get fired. Which I think is fucking awesome, by the way. Don't say shit on the internet that you wouldn't say to somebody's fucking face. For sure. So I love it. Way to have fun with JCB names. Just came because? Never mind. I don't give a shit where they're from. It wasn't even a big fucking zero turn either. Junk company comes from Britain. So you're okay with Komatsu? Killdozer was a Komatsu. I mean, fair, but the engineering, I mean, depends on who you want to blame. Was it the Komatsu or the builder? One of them failed. Like halfway through. The fucking tree frog for sure. It's the biggest oil patch in the USA. I'm not part of it, so. Hey Clayton, if Komatsu is so much better, why is Cat valued at $202 billion and Komatsu is valued at $32.5 billion? I would say that is at least a 6-to-1 market share. Just rough numbers. Clayton's trying to kiss some corporate ass tomorrow. With his tongue out. Wow. The market share is growing and growing. So you don't consider that the fact that Cat is going to take their market to places where that it's a better market and leave y'all just all mines in Colorado, so they all got them, eh? I'm like Rick, my shit's always broken. For sure. If it ain't broken, don't fix it or some shit. Come to northern Minnesota and Canada. Cat smokes your fucking dweebs in the taconite mines. He's in an isolated area. He works for them. He's going to be completely biased. For sure. To be fair, Nathan would be biased too. You of all fucking people sell tools to the people that fucking work on this shit. I'm just saying. Also, facts don't care about your feelings. It's a 6-to-1 market share, dude. It's a 6-to-1 market share. It's not even worth stroking your dick over. Good try. This is the best and that's the best. I don't give a shit. I can tell you right now, I am not in that fucking market and never have been. If you can pay the bill to get your vehicle fixed, you're my customer. If you provide me with a service that I can respect and appreciate for the tools that I buy, I'm your consumer. That's it. It's really that basic. None of this fucking brand loyalty bullshit. I don't give a fuck. I do not care. Because if I get something that's shitty, whether it's me getting it from Tate or Napa or any other goddamn place, if it's not quality, you're going to know about it. Ask Carlisle. They fucking know. Are you taking market share with the Komatsu graders that they don't hardly make? Taking over. 6-1 says otherwise, dude. You aren't taking over shit. Okay. So what's your company valuation in 2020 versus what's Komatsu valuation 2020 versus Cat's valuation 2020? So we'll do a 5-year retrospective. I really want to know. They really don't like Rick. I don't do shit. I buy Icon because I can't afford Snap-on. Fuck Snap-on. I am not that fucking hard to get along with. I'm really not. The hell I don't. I own a cat. Not a piece of equipment, but there's cat things here. I got a hat or something. I sure as hell own a Komatsu. I know I have fucking hats and fucking socks from Caterpillar because I know a guy. Also, bullshit, got a scraper. Well, it's not mine, but it's grandson's. But where the hell is it? Oh, fuck, it's over there on the shelf. The hell I don't. Got me a whole damn scraper. Came right from fucking Canada. Look here. Right fucking there. It's not even dusty either because he was playing with it the other weekend. Shut your mouth. Cat in 2020 was 100 billion. Oh shit, they've doubled. I got a cat, but it's in the shop. Rick just doesn't like four-legged cats. That's 100% true. I will be unapologetic in the fact that they don't belong here. $17.26 for Komatsu in 2020. Appreciate you, buddy. Look at that shit. So you didn't even, in 5 years, didn't double your market share. Not as much as Cat has. I'm just saying, Clayton, let's go. Everything I know about cats comes from Nathan and Toby. Everything I ever will or aspire to know will usually come from fuck around and find out and then call somebody that knows. I'm probably not going to buy one just out of spite because it seems cliche. He'd probably know a lot of shit from Kyle if he actually ever made a fucking video. Never mind. Chances are not. I've talked to him before. things you could learn are few and far between. Oh, God. How to be helpful? Nope, not that one. No reason to argue. Maybe not right this minute, but they're growing and growing. No, they're not growing and growing. They're not gaining market share. That's statistically not a fucking fact, dude. Show me. Show me the fucking sales that you fucking made that got a fucking cat bought out or a Komatsu bought in from a cat. Show me. You're a field service guy. You're not even in fucking sales. How the fuck would you know? You have no fucking idea. You get told to go work on a fucking Komatsu out there. I'm just saying. Both parents worked there and bought stock. Never sold it. 9 years service time between them. Holy shit! You still don't get to go, though, dude. I mean, I think you should. Family has over 600 years service time at CAT. We kind of bleed yellow. I get it. And I'm not a CAT loyalist at all. I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck what it is. I try to be very unbiased about anything. Like, show me the fucking numbers. The only thing I'm not fucking unbiased about is making a fucking profit. The rest of this shit, I don't give a fuck about. Because at the end of the week, well, not the end of the week, but close to the end of the week, Tate wants to get paid too. And I don't fuck around and find out and make sure he gets paid. Komatsu added 15 billion versus 100 billion, right? But he's got a job and he feels good about it, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But you have to have your facts straight. Say I work for Komatsu. I make a good wage. Nothing wrong with that. You don't have to defend them. You don't have to be a fanboy. I work for Ford. Not a fanboy at all. For 20 fucking years. Not a fan of most of their shit. I own the shit that I know the problems that are easy to fix. But for the majority of things, I steer my customers away from that shit. Hot day outside working. Toby Mitchell's in. Where's Toby from? And to be fair, there's no fucking auto manufacturer, tool manufacturer, or any other fucking thing on the planet that makes everything that suits everybody's needs that's going to be fucking perfect. I'm saying in this area, Arizona, Nevada, Colorado, Arizona. You said Arizona twice. He used to be all cat. Now everywhere you go, it's Komatsu. How wide is your fucking field service area? You covering 3 fucking states to service Komatsu? I want to know now. Cleveland, Tennessee. You couldn't just let Ohio have their own goddamn Cleveland, could you? Never mind. I know a lot of Komatsu employees who used to work at CAT. And you know what? They're not gaining the market share that they're gaining, obviously. We just fucking debunked that. Company I work for has a huge area. Okay, good and fine. But if you're covering 3 fucking states for your service route, speak for your fucking self, not the company you work for. Speak for your fucking self. How much area do you got to cover to keep busy? I'm just saying. Also, I want to know what stake you have in this for propping up the company and propping up the brand. What do you have in this? Because ask the people that have been here a while. Permian Basin. I don't know how many fucking miles or square miles or fucking... How many fucking miles a week or month are you putting on? For maintenance and repair. Assume you're doing maintenance and repair, or maybe you're just doing maintenance. Maybe you're just doing fucking mechanical work. I don't know what you do. He gets nothing to promote. Ask me how I know, right? There's been conversations where the truth has been told on, like, nah, we don't have that part, you know? It doesn't matter who makes it when stuff is this big in there and hard to get. Breaks a lot. I hear both companies up here bitch just as much. I mean, I get it, but you're the one promoting this shit. You're the one that's going to be the badge loyalist. You're going to, this is your ride or die. Till your ass runs out of a job and then you got to jump ship. I'm just saying. So I want to know. Come on, Clay. What's the incentive? I want to know what the incentive is. Myself and Tate are probably the two people that have the most fucking incentive to promote their product. And I would say that Tate has more incentive than I do. I don't shit. That's probably a lot of it. And I probably promote way more of his product than I do of mine. Because I can't fucking afford to promote more of mine. But it's all I said was Komatsu is growing, and I seen it was all cats, and now a lot of companies are going to Komatsu. You work for Komatsu. Of course it would be a fucking... You would see the Komatsus. Right? But you're not looking at the big picture. There are markets that maybe Cat doesn't want to focus on that market anymore. They're like, you know what? You can have it. Because they do that shit. It's called redistricting. They can focus their time, energy, and money somewhere else. Obviously, facts don't lie. Numbers don't lie. Better than Komatsu can. Right? Or we don't want to say that yet? There's nothing that is going to ever overcome a current 6.2 to 1 ratio. Fact. If you worked in this area, there is locations and pipelines everywhere. There are cat dealers in all towns around here also. So, currently, still there, right? Based on your context, they're currently still there. So they're doing all right. Saying, how many of them have y'all closed up with your Komatsu influx? Probably not a lot. Again, redistricting, refocusing. You're going to have a really, really fucking hard time trying to overcome Caterpillar's fucking market in anything that is viable for them. Really hard time. Saying, you have to... Again, I have no fucking skin in this game. I don't give a shit. Zero. I got no fucking nothing here. Clayton, how old are you? Is that your wife's car that you're working on? Brothers. 31 years old. So you were how many years have you been working for the commie cat? Eight years. So you've been working for 8 years for Komatsu. 31 fucking years old. What did you do before? Because I'm trying to figure out the perspective on how you went fucking all in. this is the only thing and this is the best thing? I want to know. Maybe it's because the only thing you ever do is work on the bastards. Might tell you something else too. Just saying. Because I don't know. I don't know if you don't have I worked at a dealership for 20 fucking years, but of course that dealership was whores for money. We worked on everything. Didn't matter. Ford, fucking Chevy, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, fucking Jaguar, every goddamn thing. So maybe I gained a little bit of appreciation for the fact that I had to work on some other shit too. But I'm trying to figure out the ride or die loyalty here. Because it's going to screw you if this shit doesn't pan out at 31 years old. Worked on a pulling unit. I've done electrical on the oil fields. I always liked wrenching. I'm just saying, there comes a point, and I don't give a shit what you make, how good you are at it, doesn't matter to me. But you need to be honest with yourself in the fact that they're not even fucking competitive. They're a sixth of what fucking Cat is in the overall market. Do you think Cat gives a fuck? No. So maybe you don't know the oil field, this place never stops. Even if it slows down, the locals always stay busy. I can relate to always staying busy. Trust me. I'm not working I'm working in my own fucking abyss. And I'm not saying you're going to run out of work. But you also have to recognize that there's competitors in the market. You're acting like Komatsu's the only fucking thing in the game. And it's not. Drop. Wow. Oil fields 24/7. I only got one of me, dickhead. You don't work 24/7 either, you stupid motherfucker. You probably got benefits and pay and fucking vacation too. Emily. Inkblot. That's not coloring book. That's Inkblot. I know it's not, but they're growing. Show me the numbers. Show me. Do you have actual evidence to show that? Or is it just your stupid fucking opinion? Do you have actual numbers? I want to know. Because if it's just your fucking opinion, it doesn't fucking matter. Obviously, you've never watched my fucking previous videos where, welcome to the Rick BORK channel, the beer's always cold, language fucking sucks, your opinion doesn't matter, and my shit's always broken. Just because you have more shit to fix doesn't mean they sold more things. It's just because their shit's broken all the time. See it with my own eyes. Do you don't have any numbers to back it up? Nice. You're good at this. I like fact-based debating, especially when nobody has any fucking facts to back it up. When Cat starts selling in the U.S., Cat's based in the fucking U.S., you dumb fuck. Started in the U.S. 20s? Subsidiary would have been 20s. 20, maybe even earlier. One? God, I hope Nathan's here. Hell, I don't know. Again, I'm not in, but it's fucking 20s for sure. Or prior. When the hell did Komatsu get here? Is that what you're trying? So you're trying to draw a comparison from when Komatsu got in the market to when Caterpillar got in the market. That doesn't matter. Why does that matter? 1925, Cat Corporated. Fuck, I should have known that. I have a cribbage board that says that. I didn't know if there was prior history, but I did say 20s for sure. What the hell does that matter? I want to know too. Because I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna let your retarded ass explain yourself first. Who would think they know if they work there? Well, Clayton's already on the Google trying to figure out when the fuck Komatsu got in the market. He's only been there 8 years. They've been here longer than that, so he's trying to figure it the fuck out. You know, there's some nights I'll get on here I'm like, I'll just jump on for an hour and fuck around and find out, and then you get one of these fucking retards like Clayton that's your stupidity is unfucking bearable, but I got enough beer to get through it, so we're gonna figure it the fuck out. Have mods kick him. Nope, we're not kicking him because I could absolutely fucking get rid of him, but I'm waiting for his stupid ass to explain himself because this is my good time in the night, teaching people that they're fucking retarded. It's like public service. Whether it's 1 or 100, I don't give a shit. But this motherfucker's gonna get it. And I want to figure out his fucking math on the math for the fucking comparison to when Caterpillar got in the market versus when Komatsu got in the market and try to explain the market share. Because my rebuttal is going to be fucking terrific. I already got one. It's in the chamber, bitch. Let's go. Rick doesn't make monkeys, he fixes them. Or some shit. Like... Cat's way better than Komatsu. This is an opinion thing. Cat in the construction market share is 16% and Komatsu is 11%. No. I don't know where you Google search the fuck out of that from. When did Komatsu, your comparison was, when did Komatsu start selling into the U.S. market? I want you to bring that motherfucking shit back. That was your prior argument, you dick face. So let's go. Google it. I'm not on Google, you dumb fuck. I'm in reality. Still doesn't matter. You're losing either way. Just saying. They started a lot later. No fucking shit, huh? So you work for them, you're a loyalist, and you don't even fucking know. You were trying to draw a comparison between when Cat started and when Komatsu started it, and trying to use that as a handicap. That's what you were doing. And then you bailed on it. Just fucking own it, dude. Just own it. Because that's what you were trying to do. Just what my dad runs for construction. I don't care. If it suits you right, I don't give a shit. It's Cat, Komatsu, fucking Kubota, it doesn't matter. I'm saying in my area, Komatsu is growing and taking over this area. Okay? So you drew a comparison. Don't backpedal on this motherfucker, because I see what you're doing. You drew a comparison to when Cat started selling in the market and when Komatsu started selling in the market. Get to the fucking point! It's really not that fucking hard. I'm just saying. Mahindra. He probably has one of those for his fucking lawn tractor too. You right there? Not yet. Yeah, that. No, you were trying to use that as a handicap, you dumb fuck. Had a head start. Komatsu was made in 1931. Huh. Shocker. So you bailed on that comparison. That doesn't matter in today is today. The past doesn't matter. You can't change yesterday. You can only change tomorrow if you get there. Your brand loyalty is fucking astounding, but you're fucking retarded. They didn't open the first office in the U.S. until 1970, I believe. Good on you for getting on the Google. I hope you're looking for a promotion out of this fucking argument, because I don't know what the hell you're doing it for, because there's probably not too many fucking places in your area that Clayton, do you feel the need to reiterate that? Why do you feel the need to reiterate that? Maybe they're gaining ground in your territory, but they're not gaining ground overall, even a little bit. Not at fucking all. 6.2 to 1. I'm just saying. I don't understand your need to reiterate that. I'll work on cat, deer, extreme ham. What the fuck are you talking about? They'll go up, down, around, and around. That's not necessarily true. Obviously, if we got to work on them, they don't. And the reliable market share is certainly Caterpillar. I don't own a Caterpillar piece of equipment at all. So there's no brand loyalty here. I'm trying to figure out why you're going to the 9th fucking degree to defend the fucking place that has your paycheck tomorrow. Because they might not. So your ass gets laid off, you're going to jump ship and do the same shit? You damn right you're only loyal to Komatsu. You're the one that's fucking blowing that up balloon, not me. Do you post normal videos or just do lives? Primarily right now, I just do lives because normal videos take way too fucking much of my time. We work on everything. So do you work for a Komatsu dealer or no? And who the fuck is we? We're a Komatsu dealer, though. So I'm going to say this is independent. Not on the equipment side, but on the automotive side. So you specialize in one and you're not very good at the rest. Just saying. So you don't have a large enough market share in Komatsu to actually keep you busy. You need to start working on other things. I'm just saying. I'm saying this as an independent. So I have to work on all the things to keep me busy. Well, I probably fucking should. Anyway. Slippery fucking slope here, Rick. It's going to be fine. Clayton, did you go to school for working on heavy equipment? I must have missed some here. I had a phone call to take besides making cookies. Appreciate you. And hope the phone call was well, but I'm just trying to figure the fuck out because we were die hard Komatsu or die, and now we work on everything. I mean, I'm trying to figure out where your fucking loyalty is. I don't give a fuck where it is, but you tell where's your loyalty? Let's just break it down that way. Where's your loyalty? I want to be a welder when I'm older. Well, how old are you now? Also, you better start practicing. The fundamentals are not that hard. The fundamentals are not that hard. The skill, that'll fucking make you the money. 13, and yes, sir, I practice on derby cars. Wow. I mean, at least if the weld fails on a derby car, somebody will die. But it's a good way to... All machines are the same. Nope, they're not. Clayton, have you been drinking tonight? Okay, I'm out. Fell asleep, for fuck's sake. No worries, bud. I got your back. Oh. I'm here until this fucking retard acknowledges that he's fucking retarded. All machines are the hell they are. We're not all created equal. That's a fallacy. We all have equal rights and we all have equal opportunity, but we don't have fucking... We're not all created equal. That's for fucking sure. Talking to him twice a day. He seems to be doing better. The phone call was my mom's cousin. She's been checking in on me. Made something like 6 or 7 videos yesterday, but I haven't uploaded them yet. No, I don't drink. Well, so you're sober and fucking retarded. They have a engine, hydraulic pumps, cylinders, and hydraulic valve and pivot valve. And electrical and can network. No. The eccentricities between different makes and models is astounding. They're not all the same. They're not all the same. So you have software to work on every one of those fucking machines, or no? How much John Deere stuff do you do? Only difference is manufacturers called components different names. Emily wants to know why Gage should be able to we should let Gage stay here. I mean, all diesel engines are the same. They go up and down and around and around. Holy fucking shit. A diesel engine does not go up and down. The pistons go up and down. It's a rotary engine, you dipshit. Yes, they are. How are they not? There's completely proprietary shit entirely different between all of them. Have you worked on heavy equipment? I work on all the fucking things. I own a fucking unreasonable amount of fucking heavy equipment. Yes, and the crank spins. No shit, jackass. And that has nothing to do with the fact that you've made an internal combustion engine. Good. See, now we're starting to dumb it down like you were dumbing it down before. Does Komatsu make a better one? I bet not. How much of the market share does Caterpillar engines have versus Komatsu engines? How many over-the-road trucks have Komatsu engines in them? I'm asking. They're all the same. No, they're not the same. The principle is the same. They're not the same. Cummins is great. But so is it the same as the Komatsu? Is it the same as the cat? They're all the same. Saying. Gage, you're way better off than Clayton is at this point. He's 31 fucking years old. You're 13. Isn't 6-2 odds, but Clayton, you see what Gage is doing over there? Not saying stupid shit. You should try that. That's fine. So is the Cummins engine the same as the cat engine? They're all the same. And Komatsu doesn't use the fucking Cummins engine on everything. I know that for a fact. Come on, jackass. Explain your way out of this one. It's going to be great. 160 characters, dickhead. He might not drink, but he talks like his fucking brain either doesn't have enough oxygen or has way too much alcohol. I'm just saying. They do the same, just call different parts this different names. No. They do the same. If we're generalizing, fine. But they're not the same thing. I work on them daily. They are the same. You troubleshoot them the same way. The hell you do. The principle might be the same. The diagnostics is not. They each have different operating systems, for sure. You can't diagnose a Cummins versus a cat when they have completely different fucking operating systems. You can't. I'm not drunk or dumb. I would love to take you out with me and see if I'm dumb. I don't date dudes or idiots for that matter. Also, I'm taken, so I wouldn't. I've already established that you're fucking dumb. And you could be doing this shit for a long time and not be good at it. I'm telling you right now. Hell, I'm barely good at it. Some days I'm not good at it at all, but I'll figure it the fuck out tomorrow. If you have to rely on a computer for everything and troubleshoot, not a real tech. How many non-computer controlled systems are on a Komatsu or a fucking cat for that matter? I don't know what era of Komatsu you're working on, but if they're with any fucking recent generation of Caterpillar, you 100% have to have a computer. Now you're just talking absolute bullshit. If you're not good company, you will can. If you're not profitable for the company, you're gone. What? Tier 4 final. 100%. So you need a computer for that shit. You're gonna use a fucking. You're just sound and feel is how you're diagnosing this shit. 31 years old, 8 years of experience, and you're gonna do this shit on sound and feel. No computers. I got a hell of a challenge for you. I'll put a hell of a lot of money on it. Good tech relies on nothing but his big pecker. You're an idiot. If you're not profitable for a company, they will can you. That's not necessarily true. There's a lot of fucking hinges in this. For sure. You're on a truck alone? Yes, sometimes you use Insight or Cat ET, but not for everything. Well, no shit, jackass, but sometimes. So sometimes might be 80% of the time, and sometimes might be fucking 20% of the time. Sometimes is variable, right? Do you work alone? Are you alone all of the time? You work 100% independently when you're told. In the truck alone. So what are you doing in said truck alone? What's your day to day? Diagnosing and repairing a dead machine, or we're just doing maintenance? I want to know too. Have fun looking in from the outside now permanently. Fuck you, Bailey. Waiting on Clayton. Responding to all calls from emissions code to tracks to hydraulics to electrical issues, AC issues. responding to says nothing about fixing any of those bastards, but it's fine. Here's the deal, Clayton. If you're happy with where you're at, and obviously they've put you in a position where they're going to keep you around long enough not to fuck things up enough that they got to get rid of you. You seem like one of those. Also, where did you come from in the company? Because I pretty much guarantee you didn't get hired into a truck right out of the gate. Or they had a fucking, it is the modern world. They had to fucking fill a gap and, meet some criterias. And I'm not trying to be mean, but you meet a lot of fucking criteria that I would never fucking employ. Loyalty for no fucking reason. Why? I have zero problem with loyalty, but tell me why you're loyal. Started in this shop for 6 months. Then I went to lube for a year. Then went to the field truck. Shop from hire to a field truck in 18 months. You're either God's gift to fucking mechanics, or you're exactly what I think you are. And I'll let that be. Who are you related to in the company? Which one of your relatives works in the company? Gage, I appreciate you, buddy. Hell out of here. Have a good day tomorrow. Be responsible. Get educated.